Messenger. Do you sort out the groups, Galera, or
Not yet. I'll do it now though.
they give the famous spiel? I think we should only what 2 new people here, 3 new people. Anyhow, did you see the ads are marked up? The boss is number 5. What happens is that everything comes at the same time. What we do is we peel off each ad one by one. The reason being is that if the ads 1 to 4 are close together, they heal up each other. So you can't just grab all the ads and AoE them out. You have to separate each ad and kill each ad one at a time. So Galera picks up 2, 3, and 4. He tanks them around here. Then he'll be slowly moving them around this edge. Darker grabs number 1 to start off with. Then we're moving around on the outside, away from the main pack. Yeah, Trinal's defiler. So we're moving each ad around the edge, just away from the pack, but still in range, because what happens is that ad number 3 will put up a shield and start casting, and we have to DPS break through that shield before he finishes casting. If he finishes casting, it's a wipe. So if it's your first time here, you have to make this macro. Target at Mark 3. You can swap DPS straight away to number 3 when the call is made for a shield up. Very important. All the other ads can still kill you, but only this one will one-shot the entire raid. So we can survive if 1 or 2 people die to the other ads, but number 3, the shield, has to be DPS'd. So basically, each ad has an ability. When that ad dies, it transfers the ability onto the next ad. So the next ad will have 2 abilities. Then when that ad dies, it transfers those 2 onto the third ad. So the third ad has 3 abilities, and so forth and so forth. But first ad puts a damage buff on himself or one of the ads. That has to be purged. So who's on purge duty?
Yeah, I'll be on it as well.
Alright. Because sometimes whichever ad is called for, just make sure you're targeting that one. So if Circle says purge number 2, you purge number 2 or purge number 1. Anyway, that's the first mechanic. Second mechanic is a red AoE. This time it's good to stand in the red AoE. What that does, if people stand in the red circle, they share the damage. If you're on your own and you're targeted for that red shield, you'll probably die. So make sure you stick with the group, whoever has the shield, and if you're not with the shield, run into the circle to the person with the shield. It doesn't need the whole raid, but it needs at least 5 or more people to share the damage. That's one mechanic. Red AoE is good. Second mechanic is a purple patch AoE that'll be dropped near the raid. It'll start off with a small circular patch, but it expands out to a big circular patch. So if you're standing near the patch, be aware that it will expand, so move away as soon as possible. That's the second main mechanic. Third mechanic is, like I said, the shield. Swap DPS to number 3 straight away when the shield is called for. So I hope people are going to be watching the shield. I can't be watching every mechanic, so if you see a shield popping up on number 3, scream. Just put number 3 on focus and watch out for the shield icon popping up. Anyhow, we kill number 1, we kill number 2, we kill number 3, then we're on to 4 and 5. They're both tanks together, and they must both drop in health at the same rate. Keep them roughly within 5% of each other. All the same mechanics, red bubble, so make sure you're sharing the red damage. Purple AoE, don't stand in the purple AoE. Different mechanic from the boss. Number 5 will also do a purple AoE, but it'll be a swirly AoE that we have to run in and hug number 5. It's the exact same as the last boss in the Archive of Flesh. So if you see him doing a red swirly purple, a purple swirly AoE, run in, hug the boss. Be aware there might also be a purple patch near him, so run back out as fast as possible. Don't be too far away from number 4 and 5. I mean, if you're standing 30 feet away, pew-pewing, and he drops that purple circular AoE, you might not have enough time to run in. So be close to 4 and 5 and be slightly in front of them so you're not at the back when you drop the AoE and you run through the AoE, get to the purple circular thing. That's it. They'll also do what's called a zone of defilement. That'll be a long purple strip they'll drop on the ground, and they'll start firing down some AoE along that purple strip. Just simply move out of the purple strip. Don't stand in a zone of defilement for too long, because first of all, it reduces your outgoing damage by 20%, and second of all, you start taking damage and can die if you stand too long. So very important, do not stand in a zone for either too long, or better still, do not stand in a zone at all. And they're the main mechanics. So red circle, try and stack up in the red circle. Purple patches, avoid at all costs. Swap DPS to number 3 straight away. Purge whichever ad is called, and then remember on 4 and 5, keep the DPS equal between the two of them, and hug the boss when he does his purple swirly AoE. That's the whole fight. Nice simple fight, but there can be a lot happening, and if you get a bit confused, don't panic too much. That's it. Any questions? Anybody unsure? Right, stones, vials, buff up. Right, no questions. Everyone's a pro. Good to show on the roads. Remember, ignore everything else, just the ad we're killing, and only swap to number 3 when the shield is called for.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
Ready, Soccer?
Yep.
Shield.
Swap to number 3, guys. Swap to 3. 3. Alright, shield is on. Back to 1. Hug on the reds. Avoid the purple. Don't stand in the zones.
AoE going down.
Move forward out the AoE.
Birch 1.
Shield.
Swap to 3, guys. Swap to 3. 3. That was a bit too close. Faster swapping. Back onto 1. Out the zone. Go stand in that zone.
Shield.
Up to 3, guys. 3.
No.
Come on, guys. You have to swap to number 3 straight away. No mucking about.
And keep it on focus, and that way you can always see it.
There's only 3 new people here. The rest of us have done it, so no excuses.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
to be right to kill order. The ads are marked in the kill order.
Much easier.
User in your channel timed out.
No, don't say Slips died again.
Oh,
Lovely.
holding on the new computer now.
Just
He got some new RAM.
didn't he?
He replaced the RAM out of that because the RAM was dodgy.
It's gonna be funny if his new RAM's dodgy.
Yeah, it looks like PC was the same throughout.
Like for good gear, you really pay a lot. Everything else is basically crap.
Sulker's leading now.
No.
Oh dear.
You missed it a few weeks ago where Slip ended up, his PC died and I had to take over. It was horrible.
Because you're a terrible raid leader.
Alright, I'm gonna stand out here, Ayog. Go nuts.
It's a terrible
Safe
raid
zone
leader,
over here.
Lara.
I'm not raid leader, Sulkers.
Dwarf. Finn Tartan is all this time and I forgot I have push to talk on. And yeah.
Pulling shit from where though, that's the question.
Out of hat.
Out of a hat. Two tanks, one shield. No, I've been told about it, so I've never actually gone and looked at it.
You don't know what you're missing.
Oh, I think I do.